Drake, what did y'all do in the game well? Running game, plus some big plays, some big touchdown runs. What did y'all do better against UTSA maybe than y'all done in the past?
I think we just played physical. Established the run game early, kind of Jack and them doing a good job, kind of mixing up the offense on RPOs and stuff, and opening the run game up a little more with the deep ball threat. So it opened it up to us and helped us out a lot.
You and Arvin been playing on that left side for so long, and there was a point in the game where he moved to center. But can you talk about what it's been like to play y'all two playing next to each other for so long? Is that just is there a bond there that's just hard to beat?
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of habit, you know. We're all creatures of habit, and you know, getting to play by the next guy, knowing what he's going to do. We get down on the ball. We don't even have to communicate. Really, we know, you know, who we're blocking. We don't have to call out combos and all that. It's just kind of like understood, and that's always good to have, especially in the, you know, especially when we're running tempo plays like we did second drive of the game. So that helps us out a lot.
Have you and DeMichael had kind of a conversation about how full circle Saturday will be? Senior year, he goes to Hines, he comes here, you blocked for him in high school, and now he's back at running back for your senior year.
Yeah,
blocking for him again.
When I found out he was coming here, it was pretty neat. It's always good to have him in the backfield. And he went to Hines and he was a receiver, so kind of wasn't the same at first. And then this year we ended up moving him back to running back, and it's been pretty neat to block for him again. And we'll share senior night this time. He was a year behind me in high school, but it's awesome to just be playing on the same team together for, I don't know, 8 years maybe, something like that, and just the chemistry we have. And always talk before games and after games, and you know, their families talk and communicate. He's just he's a good player and a good guy. So.
With the team having such a good season, how does that affect the players?
Success always, you know, morale around the locker room is always higher. It's never high after a loss. But I think we're doing a good job. We're not losing focus on what the main goal is, and that's to win a championship. And to do that, we got to win the week every week. So that's the bottom line. We just got to get it done every week, and can't get complacent.
Speaking of that, as players, do y'all do any scoreboard watching when y'all know kind of how some of these other games are going out?
Yeah, I mean, we always look. You know, we try not to let it get into our heads too much. But you know, when it pops on the scoreboard in the middle of the game, everybody glances over and just kind of sees where everybody's at. So yeah, it definitely does happen.
You get a little bit of an extra juice then when you see, you know, Louisiana Tech's losing there. You have a chance maybe to.
Yeah, it helps.
Make it easier to get to your goal.
Right. It helps, but at the same time, we all, as an offense, we sat down in the meeting room Friday night after that, or Saturday morning, and it definitely helped us in the long run. But we got to take care of business on Saturday. We got to do our part and let that take care of itself. We can't concentrate on that. So.
I planned to ask you this when there weren't cameras around at practice this week, but sorry. Did you know about La Tech losing Friday night while you're in the hotel, or did you find out Saturday morning?
No, yeah, I was keeping up with it on my phone. We were watching it, you know, after meetings and everything Friday night when we were winding down. We did watch it and kept up with it on our phones.
Can you tell us what it's like to block for Jack and to have a guy that he's completing now in his career about 73% of his passes, 71% of his passes?
Yeah,
what's he like?
He's awesome to have behind you. He's going to get the ball to the playmakers. This year he's kind of become a little of a dual threat. He's had a couple rushing touchdowns. But he's a good guy. He takes care of the offensive line and helps us understand everything that we need to know. And but it's good to block for him.
I just got one, and then I'll let you go. Can you reflect on your time in your time here at Southern Miss?
Yeah.
What does it mean to you? What
Yeah,
it meant to you?
I've gotten that question a few times this week with senior night coming up. You know, it means a lot to play here in my home state. I think my name carries a little more in my home state. It's been a journey the last 5 years. Kind of came into a culture of, you know, it was a rebuilding culture, and we've fought like heck to get back to where Southern Miss needs to be, competing for championships and playing for them at the end of the year. So it's meant a lot to me to get the program back to where it should be.
Greatest. Perfect. Thank you. Appreciate it.